Has our company and industry been going through a troubled time? Absolutely. Did we make errors in our execution? No doubt about that. And this is an excerpt of the letter that Snapdeal founders have written to their employees. The company has been going through a troubled time. The letter has been sent amidst reports that the firm is all set to lay off almost 500 to 600 jobs as soon as in a week's time. For more on these developments, we are now joined by Shereen Bhan. Shereen, what exactly are you picking up?
This is not unexpected, and I believe that the news from Snapdeal is a cautionary tale, and perhaps we are going to see a lot more of this kind of news coming in from the Indian startup space. Snapdeal announcing that it is realigning its resources with a continued focus on efficiency and profitability. What that essentially means is that they are now going to be cutting down on operations. They will be making choices that hopefully will bring down costs for the company, and they will be retrenching people. Now, that's the hard one, because they are going to have to let go. We are given to understand anywhere between 300 to 500 people. They are expected to do this in tranches. In the first tranche, maybe 300 people are going to be asked to move on with a 3-month severance package. An acknowledgement of the trouble at Snapdeal being articulated in this letter that's been sent out by the founders to employers. And a plain reading of this letter tells you what is wrong with India's startup universe. These are problems that we've been highlighting for a while now. Too much capital, too much growth, too aggressive in too little time, a problem of managing the kind of growth with very young teams, investors who have been very, very aggressive. Those are the problems that are now making companies like Snapdeal make the decisions and make the hard, tough choices that they are having to make. Let me read out some crucial excerpts from the letter that explain to you the malaise and the problem. Has our company and industry been going through a troubled time? Absolutely. Did we make errors in our execution? No doubt about that. Over the last 2-3 years, with all the capital coming into the market, our entire industry, including ourselves, started making mistakes. We started growing our business much before the right economic model and market fit was figured out. We also started diversifying and starting new projects while we still hadn't perfected the first or made it profitable. This, in essence, is not just a Snapdeal problem. It's a problem that we're seeing across a lot of startups in India. Too much in too little time, diversifying, a problem of plenty, and that's coming now to bite. Let's now talk about the other excerpt from this letter. This also comes with some tough decisions in the short term. As part of our overall path to profitability plan that's currently in full swing, we will be reorganizing the company into a lean, focused and entrepreneurial one. We're combining teams, reducing layers, eliminating non-core projects and strengthening the focus on profitable growth. Sadly, we will be saying painful goodbyes to some of our colleagues. This is by far the hardest decision that we've had to take. So an acknowledgement there that, yes, there will be retrenchment. And finally, I think in the last part of this letter, the lesson really for founders, the lesson for startup companies, and the lessons really for corporate India or for entrepreneurs anywhere around the world. Let me quote that last line to you. This will mean tough choices and a conscious departure from a Me Too race to the edge of the cliff. Let's remember, GMV is vanity, profit is sanity. All these years, we've been talking about GMV and the high numbers that founders of these companies have been throwing our way in terms of GMV as a big achievement, as a big milestone. And today, there is an acknowledgement that at the end of the day, cash is king, cash is what matters. Keep your eye on the ball, keep your eye on profitability. So it's a hard day for India's startup ecosystem, but perhaps many important lessons and takeaways, and we do hope that there are learnings from this.